around the world, Naija around the world, yeah. With Michael James, number one for the game. Naija around the world, Naija around the world, yeah. With Michael James, number one for the game.
Hello, and you're welcome to The Origin, 257 Clinton Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. We are in Newark, a beautiful place, a beautiful city. The program is Naija Around the World, and my name is Michael James. This very place is where we will be having the diaspora business networking today. You know, it's much talked about, and we're going to be having professionals from different parts of the country giving their speeches, letting you know how you can invest on this very wonderful event. So let's go inside. I'll be showing you what they have today on this very wonderful show. This is the venue of the Diaspora Business Networking taking place today. So we'll be showing you what they have. Different professionals are going to be speaking. Okay, so you just have to listen very carefully and just try to be part of what is going on. It's about investment. So you're living in diaspora, you don't know how to invest. This is an opportunity for you to invest. So I'll be showing you clips of what is happening here today. I remain your host, Michael James.
Naija around the world, Naija around the world, yeah. With Michael James, number one for the game. Naija around the world.
Hey everyone. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Can I see all the smiles? Wonderful. I'm not new on this stage, so that's why I'm so bold, I'm so comfortable, and can just talk right again. So I'm not new here. I've been on this stage. I've spoken a lot of times. So there are a lot of faces here that I can recognize. I want to begin by honoring Chidi and thanking him for putting this together always. He has a focus. He has a focus of unity, of bringing all the Africans, the diaspora. When I say Africans, I mean black people. Whether you African American born here, or you came from the motherland, or you came from Haiti, we are one. So how do we support one another businesses, right? Since I've been speaking on this platform, there are a lot of people that have joined me in business. And they're like, okay, we were doing business individually. Let's get together like one force. And it's the same mantra that he's been promoting, that let's get together, support one another, and see how we can build together. If, in my culture, I'm from Cameroon, and it's the same in Nigeria. They say that one hand of it tie bundle, right? One hand cannot tie the bundle. You need both hands, right? So a project that could have been done by one person, because you have two people putting their heads together, it goes by faster. So let me get back to my topic for today. I'm a financial professional. When people were introducing themselves, I heard a lot about, we have a lot of financial professionals in this room, right? And Coco, I partner with Coco, I partner with Chidi in that industry, right? And I want to give you a little bit of background of the industry and who I am. I'm originally from Cameroon. My name is Martin Ingang, and I have a master's in business administration. But you don't have to have a master's to do what we do. All you need to know is to read and write. So when I first got in this industry, after working in corporate America, doing things, I also own this business, right? Also run other businesses beside this, right? So now, before I got in the industry in 2020, so I've been in the industry for 6 years. So I've gone through several companies, which I'm going to name a few of them, right? I started with WFG. Who knows WFG in this house? World Financial Group. Many hands, they know World Financial Group. I was a senior marketing director with World Financial Group for 4 years. Built a very successful team. And then moved on to another company, which is better than World Financial Group in one thing. In the commission that they pay. That's what I moved on to that company. I don't want to mention the name of that company because we found out that there's a lot of things that they do in order to, the lot of lies that they tell agents, the promises that they don't fulfill those promises. So I don't even want to call that. I'm only call World Financial Group because company I respect so much. But so now going through all this, seeing how agents have struggled, where their agents are stolen, you write business and your money is taken away and all that they've gone through. So today, I'm no longer going to speak in the name of the company that I used to stand and speak here. I'm going to speak in the name of my company. So we decided to create a company that it's an answer to every agent in the industry that has gone through, suffered. Maybe their commission was delayed. Maybe their upline took their commission. Maybe their agent was stolen. Maybe just getting contracting was a dilemma. Maybe there is another thing that they call license-only agents, that most of us in WFG, you're a license-only agent. You are in GFI, you're license-only. You are in Xperia, you're a license-only agent. License-only agent means what? That you are licensed through the company that you work through. You're not licensed directly to the carrier. So you are not paid directly by the carrier. So we created a business model where your commission is paid by the carrier. You depend on the carrier. All responses are with the carrier. And it's a fintech company where today you can sit and send AI to prospect and close a client for you. And you run business and make money. Okay, now, before we're going to play a short video about the company. But I want to give you a little bit of financial literacy. Why is this so important? We talk of committee of friends in the Nigerian community, right? Somebody dies, we contribute. Some people give $1, some people give 200, right? Even if it makes 20,000, who does the 20,000 go to?
To London, New York to Nigeria, we dey showcase your business, help you reach better fans. Got a product, got a service, let the whole world know. Oh, 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 oh. Advertise with Naija around the world. Promote your brand, let your story be told. When you advertise, you're changing lives too. 10% goes to charity, making dreams come true. Yeah. Helping underprivileged children rise and succeed. Where was seek and roam, yes, we plant the seed. Your business grows, the future shines bright. Together we make impact, together we do it right. Yeah. Naija around the world.
Advertise today. 10% of the proceed goes for charity. Contact us, NaijaAroundTheWorld@gmail.com.
So, I've been in the United States for 30 years. I came here in 1996 as a young man. So, I've seen our community, I've joined a lot of organizations, and I've seen how we live. A lot of us came here. Our intention is to get education and go back. But every time we look around, it's not getting better at home. The politics and the government is not encouraging us to come back. And a lot of us have been dying in the United States. I will go, and you die here, and then we send you back home. And the kids continue. The kids may not ever go back finally, because if you didn't take them home, if they don't know anybody there, it's a given that it's not going to happen. Then we started saying, okay, whether you are going home or you're going to stay here, we have to have the right connection, right lifestyle. We have to build ourselves in the system. We are the only community that is not building a system that is sustainable. We only function individually, and there's no power in individualism. So now, from my background, I started doing little things. I put some group, and then we buy properties together, and we make money together based on collaboration. So I learned quickly, a lot of people will tell me that, oh, it's not gonna work because we don't work together, we're gonna fight. I find out that if you are a leader and you're not straight, you're going to fight. You must be able to be honest, straightforward, and you have to practice transparency. Honest is not enough. You can be honest, but you cannot be trusted. Because honesty means when I ask you, you tell me something, then I'm thinking if you say the truth or not. But transparency means I go to Home Depot today, I buy a couple of things for the construction, I send you the receipt that this is what I bought today. If we have a group this thing, then we communicate. You don't have to ask me. I am telling you before you even ask me, unless you have other things. So now, going back, look at the problem we are trying to solve. Is there any medical doctor here? Is there nurses? Is there lawyers? All right. So if you come to United States, go to any hospital, I'm sure you see a lot of medical doctors, mostly Nigerians. You see nurses, mostly Africans. You see a lot of Nigerians. In any professionals, how come we don't have any medical institution? All the doctors, none of them can come together and build something sustainable. Now, if you are a medical doctor, you're running around from one hospital to another, you are driving big car, live in a very good area. All it takes is somebody to take away a license, and then you become like one other person in the street. You know much, right? But if we have system, if we have built an institution, even if somebody take away a license, we can work as a staff because you are an owner. Nobody will fire you in your own institution that you contributed. So, a lot of hospitals here and all of that is owned by somebody else, not us. Now, nurses, the only thing I see Nigerian nurses do is to get in a committee of friends and we are shaming. I know a lot of them will say kill him, but that's the truth. So if we cannot collaborate and start building our own institutions, that's a problem right there. So if we cannot also collaborate with each other and go into real estate and buy buildings, look at our neighborhood, Newark, Avington, and this area are supposed to be predominantly a black community. Yes. But I'm telling you, 90% of all the rental properties in this is owned by Jewish people, Indians, and this. Why? Why? So it's because we are not collaborating. 20,000 into 10 is 200,000, right? So why can't 10 people partner? Now, example is this place that you are sitting right now. I put 6 people together with boiled cash. And we have been here 5 years. If you hear us, we are not fighting. We didn't go to court and all. You know what? Everything is based on collaboration, transparency, and all of that. You know what I mean? So Afro Market is based on collaboration. So 3 people own Afro Market, and we've been together for 7 years now. No court issues, because you know what? As a leader, I keep my hands like this, and no problem. What you see is what you get. So Afro Market now have 3 branches, and we are growing. Origin, by the end of this month, to have branch in Chicago. So that brings us to why we are here today. Why we are here today is to encourage all of us to have a change of mind in how you look at collaboration, collaborative effort. It works, but if you are getting into collaboration with people, make sure your mind is clear. Make sure you're coming in with honesty. Make sure you're coming in to work together with people, because you gotta meet people with different ideology, personality, and all of that. So your job is to make sure you're flexible enough to, tolerate the other person. This is why we have to take very serious when we see our own running for office. We have to rally around the person. We have to even go and campaign for the person, raise money, fundraising, and put the person in position. The reason is this. You can build your business and start your business, and one inspector will decide to close that business. The inspector can actually come in here and say, something is wrong, I'm shutting you down today. The sub-inspector with political tie can come in and say, bro, just fix that and let me now come back next week. He's gonna let you fix it, but he's not gonna shut you down right now. That is why the politics is very, very important. We must show our face. I've been participating in politics. Last year, we raised a lot of money for Ras Baraka. This year, there's campaign, there's politicking in the city of Avinte. We must get involved. We must unify and support our own. We must make ourselves known to the city, become the friends of the city, and see the opportunities that comes out of the city, and then take advantage of it. The city must know that our people live here, do business here, and contribute. If we are not doing it, sometimes our people think this is not important. And then when they get in trouble, they start calling them all over the place. Oh, do you know somebody that work here? Oh, they gave me a ticket of $1,000 in my house and all of that. Now it's very important. But let me tell you something. Do you know that somebody can just make a phone call and they listen to him? But when we call you to come out for political rally, contribute, it's not important to you. So the purpose of this meeting today is to stress that any time we call you, listen, it's time for politics, take it very serious, because that collaboration in politics is very, very important. And again, the big part of it is that our people don't like supporting our own. We don't like patronizing our own businesses. We don't like running around our own people. It's very important that we support our own businesses, to circulate our own money within our own community. The only thing our people is good at is to give invitation for high table, where they will extract the one you collected from somewhere else. And when they take it from you, they turn around and give it to somebody else. They will go and buy their household, their grocery store, their grocery and all of that. They shop somewhere else. Then, if you look at it, do we have big businesses? No. We don't even have grocery store that will compete with Extra supermarket. We don't have big establishment. You know why? The same problem of collaboration. If you research into these big establishments, you will see that a lot of people, they will go and collaborate. When they collaborate, they do big things. So if I call few people here and say, okay, we need 50,000 to build something like Extra supermarket, even people that I know that have the money, they start telling me they want to buy something in Lagos, and they have a land they would want to develop in their Ikoyi. And after a few years, the same person will tell you how the money is vanished. You understand? So the rules of thumb in United States, when you come to US, invest in US first. When you invest in US, the proceed, the return from that business, you cannot take some of it to Africa and invest, whether or not it works, at least you have efficient, well-protected business in the United States. Because here, insurance works, tax system works, there's protection as to police, your business is protected. If I call police now, police will come here. And in Nigeria or elsewhere, it doesn't work like that. That's the honest about it. So now, let's get to the next thing. So, in order to start solving this problem, we decided to form a corporation called Njiko Holding. You can Google Njiko Holding. I know when Martin presented his campaign, there's a lot of there's a lot of jingle that put together. This thing, we'll get to that. This is a new campaign to do more talking. At least when we come here, we can run the ad. You can see everything. So Njiko Holding is a company registered in the United States. Njiko Holding is approved by the Security and Exchange Commission. Njiko Holding is qualified to sell shares to people. So all along, people will say, "Oh, bring money, give me money, let's do business," like the one we already did. That's the plan there. But now we want to go to the different level, higher level, to do business that incorporate and put everybody together, monitored by the government of the United States, so that nobody will be playing around. We also want to build business that is sustainable, that if I'm retired today and I decide to relocate to Nigeria, I can still be getting some money without monitoring people every day, that the money have a system and have a way of me logging in to see the performance of my business. So now the idea behind Njiko is, if you buy a share from Njiko, one share is $1. We are doing what we call IPO right now, our initial public offering. This initial public offering, remember, Njiko is not an existing company before that owns properties all over or businesses. It's a new company. In order to get our project going, we need to raise the initial money. That initial money will be used to now acquire the properties we have lined up. So then, these properties we are trying to acquire is already an existing properties that is making money already. So the rentals that is coming back from these properties becomes the dividends you will get according to your own contribution, the shares you bought in Njiko. If you put 1,000, that's 1,000 shares. You put 100,000, that's 100,000 shares that you bought. So, and then as we go, the value of the company will go up depending on the performance. Then the share will also increase.
Njiko Holdings, bringing people together from the diaspora far and wide. We came with vision, dreams so strong, building investments where we belong. Njiko Holdings, bringing ideas alive, where great investors connect and thrive. Opportunities rise, in the future is bold. A unique experience with Njiko Holdings. Njiko Holdings. Oh. Invest together, watch your future grow. Njiko Holdings. Oh. Connecting the diaspora, making success flow. Engico Holdings, bringing people together from the diaspora far and wide. We came with vision, dreams so strong, building investments where we belong. Engico Holdings, bringing ideas alive, where great investors connect and thrive. Opportunities rising, the future is bold. A unique experience with Engico Holdings. Engico Holdings. Oh. Invest together, watch your future grow. Engico Holdings. Oh. Connecting the diaspora, making success flow. Engico Holdings. Oh. Invest together, watch your future grow. Engico Holdings. Oh. Connecting the diaspora, making success flow.
With Michael James, number one for the game.
Welcome back to Niger Around the World. Tonight, we celebrate the global impact of Nigerians. Let's explore their inspiring stories. On this show, we proudly showcase Nigerians making impact across the globe, their talents, businesses, culture, and inspiring success stories. Are you a business owner or entrepreneur? Promote your products and sell where you are, America, Europe, Africa, Asia, or anywhere in the world. Niger Around the World is ready to showcase your story. From weddings, birthdays, anniversaries to special celebrations, we bring your memorable moments to the spotlight and share them with the world. Tonight, we're exploring the global impact of our people. So connect with us today and let the world see what you do.
Way of dealing with business. There's something happened. First of all, give Chief a round of applause. I'm not telling you to give him a round of applause because he spoke, but because I've been with Chief for 17 years. I structured buying of this place for him. It's about people trusting you. The owner of this place is a good friend of mine, former owner. He trusted me to sell it to him. We sat down, we structured it. Within the time, even before the time, she said, I'm going to pay you. I don't have to go to the bank. She paid ahead. He called me and said, thank you for bringing him to me. That's the kind of confidence I have on him for 17 years now. I'm just going to give you a little idea of who I am so that you know my background. I came to the United States 1982 with 4 years visa at Long Island University in Brooklyn. So I was going to go to university for 4 years and get my first degree. But when I was coming, I had one thing in mind, real estate. I heard about Trump when he was a nice guy. I said, I want to be like that guy. So I got my license 1983. Because when I got to Long Island, they told me they don't have that program. But they will show me to school to go, and they will train me for the state exam. And the school is St. John's University in Queens. So I went to St. John's. Within 3 months, I did the course, I went to the state, I got the license. 1983, I don't know anybody. So I couldn't make it up. But I went back to school, finished, and then find my way to New Jersey, get my broker license in New York, in New Jersey, and Georgia. The same company I own is also in Nigeria. So when you're doing something right, you don't have to hide. The same Front Street company I own in America is the same Front Street Nigeria Limited. I have a bank account that is connected to those two companies. So I don't have anything to hide. Because if you do something wrong, then you're wrong. Yes. We'll make a long story short, I also worked at Wall Street. I had my 36 and 63 about investment. But when I get to Wall Street, I couldn't stand the prejudice. I have to teach white kid that came out of, even didn't finish high school. And then he turns to be my boss. So I said, no, I'm not taking this BS. I gotta get out of here. So I left. But I got experience. In that experience is what he's talking about. We have properties that have values. Because the first thing you do when you get property is what value do you have in it. That's what is called appraisal value and market value. So when it comes to the appraisal value, that's where the money is. So how many of you own a property? Raise your hand. Okay. Let me tell you something. There's something called equity. When you buy a property, it's money. You sit on it. And that equity is what he's talking about. When you invest, you take a piece of the big pie and become part of it. So when you buy a property, you own it for say 100,000. I'm giving an example. Appraise it is now 150,000. Do you know who has 50,000 in the pocket? It's you. You may not see it, but banks value that. Once you show I have this property, I bought it for 100,000. I have that property. I bought it, sorry, my dear. I bought it for 200,000. I have 250,000 of it. Bank will measure all these things and then give you a value. So when you talk about properties, you got the right people, the right team that will make you. We don't promise making millions. We promise you having a piece of the pie. And teach it to your children. Because one thing with our own race is not carrying along the younger ones from behind. We are not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it for the future generation so that they understand the basic money principle. It's not about going and getting cash. You can win $1 million today or 2 million. You see some people win so much. 2 days they broke. Yeah. True or false? True. If you understand what I'm saying, just say true. True. Good. Because people will go out and buy a lottery ticket, win 80 million. The next day, they're in debt. But you can have only 100,000, even 10,000. As we speak now, people are making money. Okay, when I was a treasurer in Wall Street, my signature can make me a billionaire if I'm a criminal. You know, overnight, your money is compounded every second. If you put that money in there, tomorrow or Monday, when they return the money with interest, you already, while you are sleeping, the money is working for you. That's what most of our people don't know. So when you talk about investment, you got the right people. And then the properties, yes, we have 18 units right now in our vintage. And then talking about trust again. This is a person that has been an investor with that company for over 20 years. When he was building it, it's brand new. It was built 2014. And now they want to sell the whole 9 units. It's to 2 families. Okay? And he came to me, said, sell it for me. Friendship and trust will give you that kind of window of opportunity. So that property right now is ready for us to put in this portfolio. If we can assemble the money. It's a question of number. Just like he said. If we want to get an elephant, we are good lions here. I think one elephant can feed us for the next 3 days. So we grab it and put it down. And everybody get their own piece and sleep. So it's a good idea. We also have properties even here on Elizabeth Avenue. All these properties on Elizabeth Avenue, starting from number 6, all the way to number 57, I sold them to the Jewish community. And they come back to me because of trust and say, do this. Now we're thinking of people who have idea of adult daycare in city of Newark. Trust me, if you are ready for it, Child will put the package for it. Come to me, we have the space. We are doing so many things, not only for real estate, but for people who have other things they want to invest into. Because what moves the economy is what? Real estate. If you start building today, you have to go to Home Depot. At Home Depot, you buy everything. While you're buying, you're also paying the clerks. You're also paying the people manufacturing. If it is appliance, if it is wood, if it is nail manufacturers, all those things make the economy move. So talking about real estate, you can't talk about the economy without real estate because everything surrounds real estate. So you think about it, we have more than this. It's just a little piece. But if you're really serious, fear is always of the unknown. As we speak, somebody is in the space, giving us opportunity to use our phone. Think about it. We are not going to the space. We are here on planet Earth, which is the only surviving planet where you can breathe in and out without paying for it. So take the opportunity, call it, this is where I want to put this, and watch it. And when you watch it, it makes sense, you multiply the effort. It doesn't make sense, you step out.
Around the world, around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Michael James, #1 for the game, around the world.
Years, you might find a person on the street. Reason being that they never learned the basic principles of building a financial foundation. Now, we live here in America. With my experience working with people as a nurse practitioner, I've seen families, I've seen people, after working for 40 years, they don't even have enough money to buy their medications. And it's really, really concerning. At a point, I was asking myself, is this how I'm going to end up? Okay, but then when I came to this company, World Financial Group, I'm sure so many of you are familiar with World Financial Group. Now, let me tell you one thing with World Financial Group. World Financial Group is the best company in the world. Why do I say that? We have a great mission to educate 30 million Americans by the year 2030, because financial illiteracy is the reason so many people are behind. It's the reason so many of us are not doing well financially. We want to get ahead, but because we don't understand these principles, we can never get ahead. So we're going to look at, I'm going to talk about a little bit about my journey. Like I said, I've been a nurse for so many years, but one thing that I lacked was my money working for me, because nobody taught me about money. And All these years, I made money. The only thing I knew about money was go to work, make money, spend money, go to work, make money, spend money. That was the cycle of my life. Didn't know about investing, didn't know about anything, compounding, or where to save my money. And this is the reason so many people don't do well, because our money doesn't work for us. And this is why I want to share this information. Now, with World Financial Group, when I came here, I tell you, my life was about working, okay, just going to work. I didn't have a lifestyle because, we just go to work. You work, because we have to pay bills. But I came to World Financial Group and they showed me a lifestyle. Okay, this is the best company. You work hard, you make money. Every year the company takes you to another country. So I'm just gonna share in the past 4 years, I joined the company to work. If I take a vacation to my country, I'm rushing to come back in 2 weeks because, of course, I have to pay the bills. And I was questioning myself, is this the land of opportunity? Is this why we're here? Having to go to work every day? Some people even work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. What kind of lifestyle is that? Until I came to this company and I'm like, oh my goodness, it was like a breath of fresh air. You work hard, you make the money. Every year you take a vacation with the company fully paid. And I started traveling. So in the past 4 years, I've been to 3 different countries. Okay. So last year, I was fortunate enough to be one of those, to represent our company at New York in NASDAQ. This is one of the things I used to hear. NASDAQ market, digital market. I never knew that at some point in my life, I will be walking into that, the building. So, this was in December of 2025. We were there in New York. And, also with World Financial Group, you have the opportunity of building a business in the whole 50 states of the US and Canada. I have a team in Canada, and I tell you, this was me in October, and I tell you, these 4 guys behind me, none of them makes less than $250,000. Okay, and this is something you don't see in so many companies. Now, last year also, this was one of our trips, fully paid, okay, to South Korea, and this was in South Korea as well. Okay. And this was in 2024. We went to Turkey, Istanbul. And this was, part of our team. We were having fun. Now, do we just have fun? No. We work hard, we make money. And why do we do this? Because so many people are facing financial challenges. When I joined the company, I had so many issues financially, although I was making money. But, like I said, nobody teaches us about budgeting, how to live within your means. There are so many things we just, with trial and error, we use credit cards. Nobody teaches you about credit card. We walk into the US, no debt. But before you know it, you have a mountain of debt around you. It's either student loan, mortgage, car notes, and the rest of them. And we keep working to pay bills. Is that the lifestyle? This is the land of opportunity. Is this why we're here? We left our country, Nigeria, some people from other countries. I'm sure there are other, countries here. But is that why we're here? To work until whatever happens? We must look and see the opportunity. There is that opportunity here. And I tell you, the reason so many of us are not doing well, we work hard and we don't listen to other things. Thank you, Chief, for calling people's attention, because sometimes we just feel like, oh, I'm good. But I tell you, if you pay attention, you might get an information that will change your future forever, your financial future. So, my question is, what is it that the rich people or those who are financially smart, what do they do that the rest of the people don't do? Do we ask that question? We all have one head. We all have 24 hours a day, but some people do well. We talk about the top 10%. Why are we not there? We know that we work very hard. We're hardworking people. Now, the good news, many of us are going to live long because there are advances in medicine. So, but the bad news is when we live long and we begin to have health conditions, do we have plans for that? Do we have long-term care in place?
Around the world, around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Michael James, number one for the Grammy.
Niger around the world. I'm with Madeline. Madeline, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I like this. Yes, you came for this very wonderful diaspora business investment.
Yes.
So, what happened today? Like, you have different speakers. People spoke. They told us different things they do, and they're also trying to like see how we can invest.
Yeah.
So far so good. Is it worth it?
Absolutely. I can't say bad words, but
Absolutely.
absolutely. I do title insurance, so you can take further precautions. If you want to buy a property, you see a property you like, you can call me and I can do a search on that property to see if he has any liens, encumbrances, taxes, anything that would inhibit you from taking on more problems. I can clear that for you before you buy the property. So if you're an investor, you're buying cash, you're buying through a lender, you want to make sure you have title insurance. And I know in our community, there's not many title agents that look like me. So that's why I'm here today. I want to make sure that I'm introducing myself to this generation and making sure that our future generation knows that they have an opportunity in this lane as well.
Oh,
There's
wow.
more ways to do business in real estate than just being a real estate agent.
Yeah, you're right. So again, the other question I want to ask, I know you've been there, you saw the things
Yes.
what that is going on. So now, what advice do you have for people watching us right now in terms of investing or joining hands together to invest on real estate?
Okay, the biggest thing for investors, okay, as me as a title agent and how I can help is title clearance, right? Let's say you see a property, you want to invest in it, or you're interested in a property, you don't know anything, you can't see it physically. I'm a real estate agent as well, so I can show you that visually wherever you are in the world, but I can also make sure that when you purchase it, there's no liens. You will not be responsible for anybody else's debt. You know, and that's a bigger conversation about how title insurance work, but you want to make sure there's no cloud on title, and that's what I do. I want to make sure that when you buy it free and clear.
So you've had a wonderful time inside, yeah?
I have had a
You
wonderful
you
time.
network with people,
Yes,
and you are satisfied with what happened today.
correct.
I want to say a very big thank you for being part of this my show.
Thank you for having me.
Nigeria, what I see you here, my next kid. Yes, I'm with Dr. Jude Ogun. Sir, how are you, sir?
I'm all right.
I listened to your presentation. You were running for
Councilman at large.
councilman at large in the city of everything.
Yes.
Tell us, I'm seeing you're in Nigeria.
Yes.
Is it possible for a Nigerian to do that?
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes, that's interesting.
That's very, very interesting.
Yes, that's interesting.
Okay, aside that, with what you have seen here today, we have various speakers who talked about investment. So, can you tell me if all the speakers spoke well, or if it is worth it to try what they spoke about?
It's worth it. Collaboration is the way to go. And personally, I'm so excited to be able to hear what I heard today from we Nigerians. And it's very, very good that we collaborate. As a matter of fact, I'm going to invest in this business, in this company, because I know that this company in the next 10 years, everybody who invested will get a dividend.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Nigeria around the world. I am with Jesse. Jesse is with me. Jesse is also part of this wonderful event. As a matter of fact, he is collaborating with Mr. Chidi. Jesse, tell us, with what has happened here today, because I see people around and we have various speakers talking about his investment of the thing. Does it worth it?
Yeah, it does. Nigerians and Africans, I would say this is for Africans in diaspora. When we say Africans in diaspora, it actually means both the ones that are here As long as it's like, it can be African American, it can be African, like Native African, it's the same thing. So we're trying to create a community for people to come together and put effort together. Just like I was saying before, Africans are known to be lone rangers. It's not always good.
Lone rangers.
Lone rangers, yes. We like to
do things on our own.
We like to be on our own.
Not to be together.
Yeah, you come to a family, you see, this one is the rich man of the family. And I tell people, if you're the only rich person in your family,
you're still poor.
You guys have a big problem.
That's true.
You know, so this is an opportunity for people to come together and build together. Trust me, I've done a lot of partnership businesses. The first business I did in the United States in New York was a partnership business. There are about 3 people in that business, and we did good. The second business we did, the same thing, raise funds. It's easier to get investor funding. I'm in tech. All my life is do tech, get funding, exit, get exit, things like that. It's easier when you have a team. It's easier. Any business is easier when you have a team.
So today has been very fruitful.
Very, 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 very.
I would say thank you for this wonderful time.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am with Mide, a fashion designer. Mide, how are you doing?
I'm very well.
So tell us something. This program, this togetherness. So what would you say about it? Has it been successful?
Yeah, so far, I've been able to connect with people of like minds, creative, realtors, and different people in various industries, and I've been able to get the insights that I came here for. So yeah, it's been a successful event.
So what message do you have for the people watching us right now in terms of investing in this very platform?
Like you said, like one of the speakers said, collaboration is like the most important thing in the industry. You have to be able to network with people. You have to be able to share your ideas, because I believe that no man is an island of knowledge. We learn every day. When you network, when you collaborate with people, you're able to share ideas, and all of those things will bring it up about productivity.
So tell them what you do.
So my name is Olumide. I'm a fashion designer. I'm an image consultant. I host events, from corporate events, social events, weddings, birthdays, tech exhibitions, award nights, gala ceremonies, and what have you. I do image consultancy on the side as well. I'm a hype man, so.
All right, it's nice talking to you. Likewise. Thank you. All right, thank you.
Nigerians all over the world, they rap Niger. Nigerians all over the world, they rap Niger. Niger around the world, Niger around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Michael James, #1 for the game. Niger around the world, Niger around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Michael James, #1 for the game. For glitz and glamour, the culture and places. For the people, Nigerians all over the world. I say you don't need to stress you for update or to showcase you. Cause Michael James is all over the world. Oh, steady. Niger around the world, Niger around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Michael James, #1 for the game. Niger around the world, Niger around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Michael James, #1 for the game.
Yes, welcome back from that break. I'm still at a venue of the Diaspora Investment Talk. I'm with Chief Chris Awoboy. Chief Chris Awoboy. Right. You spoke very well. You were telling us the background. You've been here for a very long time. Yeah. So now, without wasting time, what advice do you have for the people watching us now in terms of investing in this very integral thing?
The first thing is check the website, read and fill out the application, test drive it with a smaller amount. Just you don't want to invest too much, so that if you start making money, you will invest more. The reason is that we want people to be comfortable. The trust that this company is building is more important than the money. Once we have the trust, once we have established that people can invest without losing their hard-earned money with the trusted individual, that way everything will be very easy for us to understand. So we're taking this to a different level.
Okay. So now the last question: are you encouraging people to invest on on real estate?
Of course,
It's worth it?
it's also what it. The reason is that every economic expert or economist will tell you that the engine of every country's economy is real estate. Why? Because when you're building, everything is included. Even the people that are serving food, even the people that are making water, you have to supply. So real estate is the engine of every economy in the world. And many of us don't know it. First of all, we have to stay away from rent. You buy and you own your own American dream. Because with short time period, you get the equity. Because sometimes people will buy property with a lot of money in the equity. Because it depends on negotiating the price down to a level that you have a sufficient equity to be able to use it to invest in other things.
I want to say thank you very much for this wonderful interview. Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, Nigeria around the world. We are still here at the venue, Origin, 257 Clinton Avenue. Clinton Avenue, yes, in Newark, New Jersey. I'm with Isaac. Isaac, how are you?
Good.
Isaac, this diaspora business investment was unique, and a lot of people spoke. My question for you is this: how do you rate it? And again, does it worth it?
Yeah. Well, it's a 10 over 10 for sure. This is a perfect opportunity for you to invest your money, come together and collaborate with people, whether it can be real estate, tech, whatever opportunity you have to invest your money and make perfect returns. This is a perfect opportunity for everybody. So you have to be here.
That's interesting. Somebody came from Florida. The other one came from Dallas.
Yeah.
To be part of this wonderful event.
Yeah.
It was so unique. I want to say a very big thank you for taking time to talk with me.
For sure. We have our next program on 9th of May. So if you missed this one, please ensure to be there. You should not miss the next one. I'll see you there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nigeria around the world. Yes, with me, I have one of the speaker. He came all the way from Florida to participate in this diaspora business investment in person of Mr. Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah, I listened to your presentation. It was wonderful. And I would say, I have not seen a thing like that. And I'm so proud that an African, a black person from our descent, you have such a wonderful idea to do things. So now, tell us, after our presentation, and other people spoke about what they intend to do in terms of investment. Does this program, does it really worth it?
Thank you very much for that wonderful question, brother. Again, it was an amazing day, and I want to say that the Diaspora Network in New Jersey, it's great. It's a forum where people come together and they can share their businesses so that we can network and build our community, make the money stay in our community. I can say that this event today was more than worth it. Coming to teach people financial strategies on how to grow their money tax-free. Right. And again, introducing a company that I'm a co-founder, United Independent Syndicate, a company that came out with I will call it a hybrid model of business that no other financial service company in the entire United States provides. So this is an opportunity from ground level for everybody to be part of it.
Wow. It was a very unique event. And I want to say a very big thank you for this time. Living in Florida to this place is not easy. So now, with Mr. Chidi Durugo, what do you say about him?
Mr. Chidi Durugo, I mean, is I am blessed to be part of his investment. I'm blessed to be part of the offerings that he offers in this network. I'm blessed to be to have his connection. I'm blessed to have him as a business partner because the things that I actually, in addition to being a financial professional, I just opened a grocery store. Thanks to Mr. Chidi Durugo with his training and mentorship and coaching.
Wow.
So the things that he teach are very practical.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Coming together as a community, let us network, right? You know that it is like, okay, I want to build a home, right? I don't have the money. Now you have the money. I have the idea. We'll come together. You bring your idea. You're bringing the money. I'm bringing the idea. We'll put our heads together. And we share in a piece of cake.
And make it
and
success.
that is the main idea. Coming together. If you don't have money to build, to buy an entire building by yourself, we come and we
work together.
We work together and we acquire an asset.
Thank you, Mr. Mattis.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, brother. It was a pleasure. Yes, thank you.
Viewers at home, the program remains Nigeria Around the World. This time around, I am with the convener of this wonderful event, Diaspora Business Investment, in person of Chidi Durugo. So how are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
I want to say I'm so excited because today's event was so unique.
Yeah.
Tell us the magic. How do you do it? You have this crowd, from not just crowd from New Jersey. Some people came from Dallas, while some from Florida.
Yeah.
So what was the magic?
Listen, when you speak the truth and you point out a problem to be solved, people queue in because our people know that our greatest problem is collaboration. And then when they hear that word collaboration and the plan to solve the problem, they come. It's not easy to bring people out, but our consistency in preaching what is going to resolve our big problem is making sense to people, and people are following the lead and they're coming in. That's why you see a lot of people today listening to us. We spoke about the financial issues that we are having and how to solve it. We spoke about our socio-economic political ties they need to connect these three areas together. We have politicians here, we have professionals here, we have people, service providers, we have people that is dreaming of starting one business or the other, and that is the key. And another key is that they need to invest in a bigger organization like Ingicor Holding. Ingicor Holding is here to solve big problems. You don't need to give your money to this person, or no. Follow the established system that you can go online and check. If you go and Google Ingicor Holding, you will see that it's a registered agent. Is registered from the Financial Security Exchange and Financial Commission. So you can read something about Ingicor and know that it's legit before you put your money in. Remember to invest in Ingicor. Don't be sorry in the future.
No, I must also tell them to do that because what I've seen, is unique. And like in America, it's not like other countries, part of the world. This America, it's not easy to take people's money. So, and again, with the caliber of people that attended this very event, I think, yes, you are trustworthy because it takes somebody who is trusted, to put up a very wonderful show like this. And, it's so amazing. Bankers, people from the health sector, from the real estate, they were all here.
All of them.
I want to say a very big thank you to you.
Thank you.
Well, if you're at home, the program is still Nigeria Around the World. Just keep watching, and I will see you again.
And one more thing is our next program is going to be May 9.
On the night of May.
Night of May, between 9 and 2. And then we network, keep going. A lot of people are inside here. They are networking there.
They are flexing after the place.
Eating out there,
Origin.
getting to know each other. That's what we do well. So don't miss that one. If you miss this one today, I understand. You may be maybe other commitment, but you will not regret coming here because you're going to meet nice people, business people, opportunities, name it. Thank you.
It's a fact. You don't have to miss the next one. I'm telling you, I'm a testimony. I am here. I saw it, and I know that when you come on this next one, May 9th, don't miss it. It's going to be very, very unique. Till I come here at the same time next week, I remain your host, Michael James. Keep watching Nigeria Around the World. Like, share, And you know what to do. Subscribe. See you.
Around the world, around the world, yeah. With Michael James, #1 for the Grammy. Around the world, around the world, yeah.